rob a house.
So I can tell you, me and Cody had enough shots to last the weekend, and that was the first of
September we're talking about?
September.
I'm tired of recording this darn video. Everything keeps stopping me. Anyway, so I took 3 sips of Jack Daniels before we even got out there. We all did it while we were getting ready, and then we head out there. Nate needed to go to the bank to get some money or whatever the case, and also for drinks because it's like cash only. Yeah, so we go inside. We're already vibing and whatever the case. You see Ariel is on the phone with, you see Cody on the phone with Ariel, who's at Chris Brown's concert, and we're just like gigging with her. It's very cool, chill vibes. You know, drink not really hitting yet. Then we order drink, and still in the realm of dark liquor. So, you know, I'm just really chilling, relaxed, smooth, shooting some b-ball out after school. Sorry. But, yeah. So, while that's happening, me and Nate, like, we're dancing. We're just, like, vibing out. Cody sees her old childhood friend and everything, and they start talking or whatever, and then she brings him over. And, like, me and Nate, we're still, like, gigging, but he also has, like, a friend with him, whatever the case. So then Cody's like, hey, introduce yourselves. And I was like, hi. You know, like us. We were just zoned in to, like, the song and turning it up. So, anyways, we introduce ourselves. We're all cordial and all the other stuff and everything. They go away for a little bit. Then, or was it the other guys came up first? Anyways, so then these other people came up, guys, like 3 boys or whatever, around my age, and they introduced themselves, Christian. In my memories, probably not, because I kind of forgot what you look like right now. Anyways, so one of the guys' name was Christian. He was a sweetheart. I wanted to talk to him more. So we were all there talking, having a good time. Then they disappear, and then Cody's friends come back, or whatever the case. And Cody's talking to her old childhood friend, and he has, like, her childhood friend has a friend with him. So I start talking. He starts talking to me. He introduces himself to me and Nate, and everything. He starts talking to me. We're all like, you know, just kind of like, what do you do? You know, the little basics of small chat, trying to open up somebody. And then he's friendly at first, starts opening up and all this other stuff. And then he starts flirting with me. And I'm like, you know, I wouldn't say I'm oblivious to people flirting with me. I'm just like, it takes somebody to say I like you for me to be like, you like me? No, you don't. And I'll still be like, you know, da-da-da-da. So then this man was kind of like, he was kind of moving in on me, not like about to make a kiss, but like, you know, getting closer. So as he's talking to me, da-da-da-da, I'm sipping drink. We finished those first drinks. Nate goes to order a second drink. Meanwhile, Nate's beside himself, and I hate that. I hate that he was like, me and Cody are talking to people, and Nate's like kind of just dancing alone. Next time I'm not doing that. I'll be like, sorry, I've got to talk to my brother. But anyways, so Nate goes to get a second drink. The second drink is light liquor. Rookie mistake. And I start sipping on it, and we're still talking or whatever. Then they order shots for all of us in dark liquor. It was a mess. Anyways, so he's doing that, and he's like starting to flirt with me, and now I'm catching on. He's flirting with me, and normally I'm not gonna just like straight up crush someone's feelings. I'm not gonna like lead you on into all this other stuff, but like, I'm gonna make you feel good. Like if that's what you want to feel, I could play into your little idea for today. Tomorrow, you try to call me, you're not going to get a reply whatsoever. So, anyways, so he's like talking to me and all this other stuff, and the other drinks or whatever start hitting. So then I kind of lose my balance a little bit, and I threw my hand up to kind of catch myself, like kind of like hold myself, and it lands on his chest. Meanwhile, this man is wearing like a denim jacket that's like, his chest is open, and he's not no little skinny, lean dude. No, this big boy territory. He's not like big boy, but he's like grown man big boy. Like you drink beer. It was giving those vibes. Like, I know you drink beer in your off time. But anyway, so I accidentally touched this man's chest, and it had hair on it. I don't even want to touch my hand, and this isn't even a hand I touched it. But anyways, so I was like, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to violate your personal space. And he was like, no, that's fine. What you trying to do? And I was like, nothing. Absolutely nothing, sir. I just accidentally, touched you. And then he starts, like, he kind of took that as like, oh, you're egging me on, you're trying to flirt, And meanwhile, I'm over here, Christian, come save me. Anyway, so, while he's doing all that, Cody and her friend are, like, talking and everything. And I'm looking at Cody like, save me. Cody don't get it. Cody don't even look at me. Cody's too invested in her conversation. Nate done disappeared. He's all dancing on the dance floor with somebody else, or dancing by himself. But it looks like he's dancing with people, and I'm just like kind of trapped in this conversation. So as he's talking to me and everything, he starts like touching my back, like, cause I start dancing or whatever, like, cause I do this thing when I'm trying to get away. I dance, but he grabbed me, and I said, ooh, can't move. So he's like holding me, and we're talking, and like he's kind of getting closer or whatever the case, whatever. I'm trying not to get that close, because meanwhile, I don't know, I just don't want to be there. So his hand starts going down slowly, surely, and next thing you know, his hand is like on my hip, and I'm just like, I know what you're trying to do. I don't want what comes next after this. So, but also, meanwhile, me sitting there thinking, I was like, how old is this man? Because you're nowhere, I know you're not my age. But also, you're friends with him, who's friends with Cody. And Cody's not my age either. Cody's like in that 28 and older range. So, I was like, how old are you? And he was like, how old are you? Red flag. I was like, I'm in my early 20s. Da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, oh, you're a baby. And my mind was like, run. Whenever they say stuff like this, run. He was like, I'll make you fall in love with me. My brain is just, something ain't right. Something ain't right about all this. I said, why he, he's getting creeped. So, I was like, I highly doubt you can make me fall in love. But, he was like, oh, I know I could make you fall in love. Da-da-da. Meanwhile, I'm over here. It's gonna take a particular person to do that. I know why, because I'm built different. So, anyways, fast forward, finds out this man, he was like, guess. And I was like, I don't want to guess. Just tell me. And he was like, I'm 32. I said, not the reverse. Not the. I mean, if you were younger, I still would have felt the same. But you just saying that, looking the way you do, talking to me the way you are, it's a no for me, dog. But I was just like, I just need to escape. So as he's doing all this, he's like getting flirty and da 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 da. He's talking about like, oh, so how long are you in town for? I was like, till Tuesday. I'm about to leave. Today is the break of me boarding that airplane. And he was like, oh, we could hang out and do it, like, you know, we could like do something before you leave. And I'm like, no, in my head. But I was like what? You know, trying not to give you my definite answer, but like trying to stir you away from forcing me for an answer. He's like, oh no, but we could figure it out. You come to my place, da 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 da. And I'm like, this man trying to do things to me. I'm too young to go through these experiences. So he was like, let me get your number. I don't know why, but it's okay because I do this thing every time and it always works. So I don't know. In me, like, I'm not coming. Meanwhile, while we're talking, I'm not being rude and I'm not like trying to push him off or give him any, like, you know, I'm not trying to make anybody feel uncomfortable or upset. Later found out I'm happy I didn't, because the type of person he is, when Cody described after all that, like what his friend was saying about him, made me, I was, Creator, you got your hands on me. But anyway, so we're like just talking very nicely, and he's still trying to flirt, but you know, I'm just being the little sweetheart that I am, and you know, kind of just like allowing somebody to feel good for a night. So never again. But so I give him my number or whatever, and I like text it to like, you know, show that it's me, so when I see it, you know, like just to give people like another, like, instead of whipping out my phone and showing like, hey, yeah, I got your message, like just texting the number so people see like, yeah, you know, this is me replying back to me like, hey Lo, it's Lo. And then why did this man grab the phone? I didn't see what he texted me till the next morning, but he typed something he shouldn't have, and it just confirmed to run even further away. So then after that, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I was like, you know, meanwhile, you already know, I already was trying to balance myself from falling over, and that's how I accidentally touched this hairy chest. I was like, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. So I go, right? Perfectly fine, normal, good. I'm a little bit, you could tell, I'm a little tipsy, bounce a little bit off, but I'm not messy. I'm doing great. You're doing great, honey. I get into the bathroom. Something about fluorescent lights, something about a bathroom always gets me every time. Vegas, wow. But I get to the bathroom. Them fluorescent lights hit me across the forehead. I said, I gotta get in a stall. I get in the stall, use the bathroom, right? And I started leaning forward. It's always something about whenever I sit down, I get too relaxed. It's like, oh shoot, like it's that motion. And then I was like, crap, I'm stuck. I know if I get up, I ain't gonna make it. But I did try to get up. I stood up, right after I finished whatever. I started leaning against that bathroom door, wall, whatever. I said, I ain't gonna make it out of here. And as I entered into the bathroom, there was a whole bunch of girls in there too. So I wasn't gonna be completely by myself. But, you know, I'm so alone. So I text Nate, and I'm like, I'm figgity blinked up. And he goes and tells Cody, and Cody comes in for me. He's like, Kim? I was like, yeah. She was like, are you okay? And I was like, no. And then Cody comes, and she's like, unlock the door. And I was like, meanwhile, I don't know how I got on the floor. Crumbs I was eating. Yeah. I don't know that I blacked out during that part, because I don't remember if that's before or after. I don't remember how I got on the floor. I didn't know Cody was like, you need to throw up. And I was like, I hate throwing up. So I literally am the type of person to fight every impulse, but then I was like, nah, let's just get rid of it. Get rid of it. My favorite person is tequila, and we did not drink tequila, so she could go. Whoever the heck this imposter is. So after threw up or whatever, she went to go tell Nate, oh yeah, we gotta go home, order the lift or whatever the case. And she left. I swear she left for only a minute. Meanwhile, after she left me in there by myself, right? The door of the bathroom opens slowly. You know, it makes that little. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the floor in that bathroom, and my back is faced towards like at least 10 other girls in there, and they're all like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And my dumb self, my intoxicated self goes, no. So then they're like, oh, she needs some water, help her. And it's like all hands on deck. I swear, girls are built different. Like, I don't know what guys do when some guys messed up or whatever and they're by themselves. I hope guys are like that too. But every scenario I have been in, girls have always, like my friend group and other friend groups, I have noticed, like, always there to help somebody, especially a girl that's messed up in the bathroom that's by themselves. They're like, all hands on deck. Oh, sorry. Anyway, so as that's happening, this, like, I'm being bombarded by a whole bunch of women trying to save me and my precious little soul in that bathroom. I don't know what exactly they were doing. I kept I kept checking in and out. Then I hear Cody's voice, and it's like, oh my gosh, all these girls, move! And she's like, she told me she had a fight to get in there. So I could just imagine, because it probably was way more than I actually remember in there. But anyways, so Cody's like, she's fine, I got her, she's fine, she's mine, she's with me, I got her. So then Cody saves me from all these women, and I was like, thank you. And we leave, and we're about to head out the front door, and meanwhile the front door is all the way like towards front, but security guard sees us like right in front of the bathroom. He's like, nah, y'all could go that way. I hope you didn't look at me with disgust, because that's rude, but I appreciate it. And I was like, thank you. And like we turn around and we go out the emergency exit, which is literally right there that led to the parking lot. So as we're out there and everything, Cody's in my ear telling me like, hey, you gotta straighten up, because we gotta get on this lift and they ain't gonna let you in if you acting, you know. So I like, you know, I don't know why I do that. Whenever I'm so happy I'm not on film messed up or intoxicated or whatever. But like every single time someone's like, I need you to be on your best behavior, I act sober. I act like I ain't done nothing the whole time. So as we're doing that and I'm straightening up, I see old boy with a hairy chest, 32-year-old looking man, looking at me, looking back at us, like as we walking, and I'm looking at Nate, look at him, and I'm like, no. Like with my eyes, it was like fear and like, no. Like it was like that and everything. Meanwhile, Nate was like, he was trying to offer us a ride and take us home in his truck or whatever. I said, oh, heck no. Just so he could figure out where y'all, no. Nate was like, I was saying no regardless. I was like, no, it's okay, we got it, thank you, and all this other stuff. He was like, y'all trying to hang out, da-da-da-da. No. So, then from there, we got into the lift, go home. I'm out here, head against the window, taking my cute little nap, whatever. Then somebody was like, oh, here you guys are. And I was like, thank you. So happy, right? As soon as I took one step out the lift, blacked out. I don't know what happened, how I got inside the house, who put my clothes on for me, anything. I don't know anything. They said that they had to do it for me. I had dead weight or whatever. I was just not trying to move or whatever the case. But also I did move and I was responsive, and some things did happen that are kind of funny, but I don't want to talk about. Those things stay with us. But they're like, you're just goodness. And I was like, wait a minute, what time did we leave? Nate was like, you're gonna be upset. And I was like, why? He was like, we got there we left the house at 9, right? And I was like, yeah.